Laco Flieger Frankfurt GMT. Not so long ago, Laco brought a new and modern pilot's watch. It's the Frankfurt GMT that I'm talking about in this video. Laco sent us the watch and gave some background info. Apart from the shipping costs and the 2-week lease, there were no benefits. The other day I introduced the very watch of an airline pilot and flight instructor, link below. That watch is basically a copy of a traditional German Flieger or pilot's watch, another link below, however with a more elegant blue dial and an additional 24-hour hand and a 24-hour scale on the inside bezel. This Frankfurt GMT is basically the same type of watch, but with a couple of additional interesting features that make it being a very interesting watch for an additional peer group. The watch comes in a sleek aluminium case. Besides the watch with a leather strap, there is an additional nylon strap and a strap key to swap the bracelets. With the black leather strap, the watch looks a little more official, while the nylon strap with an orange stripe corresponds perfectly with that brownish gray of the sandblasted housing and supports a more tool watch approach. So far, both straps wear fine. Although the case is made from stainless steel, that sandblasted surface gives it a velvet-like touch. Since the movement has a magnetic shield, a bottom crystal would make little sense because crystals do not shield magnetism. Certainly, there are collectors who want to see the movement running from time to time. I personally prefer having an anti-magnetic shield, and as long as an amagnetic hairspring is not available for that Sellita movement, that feature makes perfectly sense, in particular since it protects the hairspring of the movement from catching magnetism, for example when putting it into the X-ray machine at the airport. The carefully modernized design language is a consequent step of a contemporary watch. It simply looks that good that it catched already the Red Dot Design Award. The lancet-shaped hands are a carryover from the classic pilot's watch design. However, when updating the design, it might have been a possibility to use the probably more contemporary straight pencil-shaped hands, a short thick one for the hours, a long and sleek one for the minutes. I myself would be very okay with those pencil hands. However, I'm sure other collectors might die for the traditional lancet ones. A question of personal taste. Maybe you can tell me your idea in the comments section below. I would honestly appreciate. For the second time zone, the watch has a 24-hour hand with an arrow tip. On top, the internal rotating bezel can be adjusted for a third time zone. Example, you're going on a business trip to Melbourne, Australia, therefore you set that GMT hand to local Melbourne time. Then, since you have a stopover business appointment in Bangkok, which is on the way, you adjust the bezel to -4 hours so that you can read Bangkok local time on top. I personally felt a little confusing when then trying to read Melbourne time in that case. Let me emphasize, this is my very personal idea. There are watches that have city names on the outside dial or even with a small world map that might be easier to read when it's about reading more than 2 time zones on a watch. The watch is available with grey or black dial. You have to choose one. The watch we've got from Laco has this grey dial. It's a question of taste, nothing else, but the grey dial was absolutely okay. After wearing this watch for a couple of hours with that olive strap with the orange stripe, my very personal thoughts were: by its appearance, it's a perfect squad watch. The skin-like color of the housing is camouflaging the watch while wearing it on the wrist. The only thing that should be different in that case is there should not be an orange stripe on the bracelet. That looks nice, just by the way, but not just for this application. Certainly, with all those features, it's water resistant to 20 atmospheres, has a housing with magnetic shield, this clear pilot's design, this color. If I would still be a soldier, this would be my choice. At least I liked it a lot. Technical data. Automatic movement LACO 330 based on Cilita 330-2. Case stainless steel, dark sandblasted magnetic shield, diameter 43 mm, height 12.5 mm, lug width 20 mm, lug to lug 50 mm, internal rotating bezel with 24-hour dial, 2 protected screw-down crowns, water resistant 20 atmospheres, lancet shaped hands, indices and hours coated with superluminova, 2 straps, 1 black leather, water resistant, 1 nylon gray-orange stainless steel pin buckles. Straps fit to wrist circumference 18 to 22.5 millimeters. Mass 100 gram. Accuracy approximately 4 to 6 seconds plus per 24 hours. To sum up, in my understanding, the Frankfurt GMT is a perfect watch for soldiers and global working travelers who like the modern case design, appreciate its camouflage appearance, its second time zone with the rotating bezel, its sturdiness, the clear readability and the magnetic shield. By features, really a lot for a watch that is far below 2,000 euros, US dollars or Swiss franc. At least I liked it a lot. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.